Huawei introduced here on the Mobile World Congress the P10 and the P10 Plus. And it's by purpose that I'm starting on the back side because I want to start with the colors. First of all, it's aluminum unibody, and you see here on the silver version these inlays from Preslik for the antenna signals. That is glass on the backside here, like on the P10. But let's go a little bit further because the black one, matte, I love it also. This is a gold version, and especially here on the P10, the blue version, it's called Hyper Diamond Cut. It's also aluminum unibody, like you can see here, but it's cut, yeah, very fine, and you feel it, you hear it. It's giving a good grip, so very tiny dots you feel here, that's really carved out and cut out with very fine tools. So it's really something, and especially if you compare this, for example here, how the light falls in and reflections and how it falls out. And this one is available on the P10 in blue only, and on the bigger one, in the Plus, it's in blue and in gold. And on the Plus you also have that green only on the Plus, but without that hyper diamond cut. So this is why I wanted to start on the back side. But now we are coming to the specifications, and let me start both. Here I have to type in that one, and here we go on the P10 like that. You can see, first of all, that you have, of course, this is 5.1, this is 5.5-inch display, and we have on both 1440 by 2560 pixels. I'm getting a little bit closer so that you can see very crisp, very clear here, so very nice and high contrast, high quality displays definitely. But the focus lies on the back side on the Leica camera. Once more, like on the P9 already, you have that dual camera here on the back side, but it's a little bit changed now. You have one monochrome with 20 megapixels, and that's the main sensor, and the other one is 12 megapixels, it's the colored sensor. But the main sensor is giving the first impression of the picture, and then on top of that are coming the color information. That should lead to better results, Huawei is telling me. That's a 20 megapixel photo then. And like always, or like on the predecessor at least, you will have a mode. Let me go out of here. So that when I did this, for example, so I have that black and white mode also, again here on the P10 once more. What I wanted to show you, as you can see, my partner has gone here, but you can see that if you go like that, there is the software is recognizing, okay, there is a face, and then they have not only a face detection, but they have, together with Leica, predefined 190 characteristics of a skull, a head, so nose and eyes and whatever. And out of these 190 characteristics, they built a 3D model of the head, and with that they can enlighten and enhance the quality intelligent, not only make everything brighter and not only the face brighter, but on a very intelligent way, leading to better results, even on the black and white photos like this one here, for example. On the front, it's the same with 8 megapixels, but in a little reduced kind of technology, but it's all this the same enhancement of the faces. On the front, by the way, we have an aperture of f1.9. On the back side, it's f2.2, but you have these two sensors, so you're getting more light also out of both combined in the 20 megapixel result. Yeah, with that, let's come to the processor. It's the Kirin 960 on both, the big one and the small one, 2.36 gigahertz and 4 gigabyte of RAM. On the markets, we have 32, and in several markets also 64 gigabyte of internal expandable memory, and it's the quick UFS, the good one, the quick one. So it's really high quality also inside. 600 megabits 4G support. Of course, it's also fingerprint sensor, and it's It's Android 7.0, and that emotion UI, that new user interface, we'll have to have a closer look on that in a separate video. We do not have any time for those things, for those details here on a trade fair like the Mobile World Congress. It's starting in mid of March, and like always, prices Germany, Europe, 599 euros including tax. They may vary depending on the countries. And with that, let's go to the P10 Plus, looking like that. Like I told you, 5.5 inch. And of course, you have a little bit bigger batteries. This is 3,750 milliamps instead of 3,200. But even this 3,200 for a 5.1 inch display is okay or good. So I can't wait for the final product and testing it and see how long the battery will really run in everyday life. But I'm quite optimistic for that. So the difference is the bigger display, and you have a little bit called Sumilux lens on top here, a little bit brighter with an aperture of f1.8 instead of 2.2. So a little bit better in low light situations, and you have an autofocus here on the front, but also f1.9 here. The internal, the RAM is, the working memory is 6 instead of 4 GB, and you have versions with 4 and 64, 6 and 128, and 6 and 256 GB. So 3 different versions. Depending on your market, which one will be available for you, but now you know that there are existing. You have fingerprint sensor also, and you have stereo speakers here, one in the bottom, one in the top. We will have to have a sound check with this one also. And once more, you have that additional color in green and the additional color with that hyper diamond cut in gold. I couldn't manage to get it here in front of the camera, but you can imagine how this one will be in the cut. This one will cost 749 and be available at the beginning of April. So I hope I could give you a good first impression here from the P9 and P9 Plus from Huawei, from Barcelona and the Mobile World Congress. Thanks for watching, take care and bye.